Was it abuse or just routine procedure?
Those questions are being raised tonight following a News Channel 5 investigation.
We were the first to report disturbing video of a mentally ill inmate at Riverbend being removed from his cell. The inmate, Charles Toll, died, but jurors found the officers did nothing wrong. Investigative reporter Ben Hall found out, though, this, Ben, is far from over.
Well, that's right. There are new questions. They're being raised about the state's investigation. And it all follows a story this week by the New York Times.
Unblock the door.
Officer William Inmate had the job of videotaping the final moments of Jason Toll's life.
Take him out, Ricker.
He was also one of the officers sued by Toll's mother in the death of her son. But the New York Times reported this week that Inmate resigned his job at the prison because he did not think the incident was fully investigated.
Unblock the door.
In August 2010, Jason Toll barricaded himself inside his cell at Riverbend.
He has numerous assaults on staff.
Toll had a long history of mental illness and dared guards to remove him. Dressed in riot gear and armed with tasers and shock shields, an extraction team went in. They handcuffed Toll's hands and feet and carried him face down to an unlit prison yard. You hear Toll say over and over he could not breathe. Minutes later, Toll, who was 33, was dead. The medical examiner ruled it a homicide, writing he died from suffocation. In a deposition obtained by News Channel 5 Investigates, Inmate claims he wrote an 8-page resignation letter. The New York Times reported Inmate questioned why certain officers were not interviewed in the internal affairs investigation. And he later quit because he believed he was punished for trying to do what was right.
You could tell that he couldn't breathe.
Toll's mother, Jane Luna, talked to us last year. She sued the officers involved in the extraction. But 12 jurors found in federal court the officers did nothing wrong. They depended in part on that internal affairs investigation, which vindicated the officers.
I could see the fear in his eyes. He was scared.
The Department of Corrections said today we stand by the investigation and the jury's decision, but had no further comment. They have not released the resignation letter either to us or to Toll's attorney.
All right. Well, one to follow. Thank you, Ben. You can see our complete coverage of this story by going to our website at newschannel5.com.